Clap on, clap off. Okay. Hi, I'm Camille.
And I'm Gretchen. And we did not invent that trick.
Well, no,
but
it's
we
not
thought it was
commercial.
kind of fun.
This is Shock Talking, y'all.
We're back.
We are back in action. Back
And
in
it
black.
is your own damn fault because you're watching us. So if you find yourself like scratching your head going, what the fuck are they talking about? It is not our fault.
Can I just tell you how great it is to hear her say fuck? This girl.
Can I just tell you? So when we were talking about Miss America and the whole
Isn't that
lag,
cute,
no
y'all?
more swimsuit. I posted it on a pageant fan page, right?
Yeah.
They went crazy.
Oh,
People were like, oh my gosh, former Miss USA said the F
Oh,
word. They were
my.
like doing cartwheels. I was like, really?
see, we all
I am
want to see she is a
grown-ass
real
woman.
She's a real
I
woman.
just spit. Did y'all see that? Did you see that?
She's.
God, it's like a possession came out of me.
Can I get a rag over here?
I am good. Hey, have y'all ever heard of?
Clitisma?
No, there's no clit in there.
Well,
Platisma muscle.
I'm kind of wondering. Clitisma
No,
muscle.
Camille, get off the clit
Platisma.
word. You can't even see that. Camille's like, did you know you have two clits?
Well, that's how I heard Karen say that. I heard her say clitisma. And I'm like,
Platisma
is that a new type of orgasm?
muscle.
I was kind of wondering what the clitisma meant.
Shut up.
I was curious. A doctor's talking about clitisma. I'm thinking,
This is how bad it is.
erotica clitisma.
Dr. Karen Phillips had to write the word down because
Your face.
Camille kept calling it a clitisma.
Well, I kept hearing clit instead of platisma. Oh, platisma. Okay.
Evil spirit, I would like to cast you out of this woman. Leave in the name of Jesus. Oh, gosh. Raise your hand out there.
Never heard
if
of
you
it.
heard clit and plut at the same time.
Never heard it. But
Okay.
you have seen it. Y'all have seen it because
seen it.
you know the little, what do they call the asshole or the
Y'all,
What
it's
if
these
you-
cords right here that look like,
and if
we
they're
call
together.
it,
You know when men wear ties that are too tight?
Yeah.
And they look like they got a little
It's like a vagina in the neck.
like a little-
with the drapey labia
labia neck
down.
or something. Yeah.
Isn't that a pretty thought? Everyone is like, 911, Dr. Karen,
That's
come
why
fix my...
I thought she was saying clitisma because it like a, well, not necessarily clitoris.
Well,
but
here's
anyway.
why we're talking about this.
Why are we talking about this?
Because I'm going to call myself out. I said to Dr. Karen, you know, I hate those cords. I see them all the time. And my mom always
don't
said,
have that.
Well, it's because I had that stuff done.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that. No, my mom goes, a long time ago, she said, Gretchen, you must always take care of your neck as much as you do your face because your neck is the first giveaway of your age.
Oh, I'm fucked then.
And I was like, wait, what? What? So I can't do it because I just had this procedure done. But the cords that when you
Yeah.
talk, they poke out.
I've seen them.
I know.
Yeah. You don't have that though.
I know. Dr.
Look,
Karen.
coming to her neck.
So,
I got a little bit too much layer in myself to have that
no,
problem.
you
but I don't
got
do
it. You got it made.
But I did have some gobble. I'm getting some gobble here.
Okay,
We all got something going on, don't we,
We
girls?
do, but what we want to talk
Even
about
mention.
is, so we go in and we call it giggle therapy.
Oh my God, we laugh our ass off.
I
I learned some new words.
She did
Platisma.
not learn it because she keeps calling it a clitisma something. But you know what? We'd like to publicly, in front of our millions of audience.
Oh yeah, go ahead, out me.
Apologize. No, we just want to apologize for being so loud in that doctor's office yesterday.
I can't believe we were laughing like that.
And here's the deal.
This
So
little Christian
you know,
receptionist, and we were talking about platismas.
I
I need to make. I'll send flowers. I'll send some flowers.
It's in that little boy
so
plant.
sorry, I
You know
was
that little
talking about
Hawaiian little boy
platisma.
plant? It's like the red with the dick that comes out.
Little phallic symbol flowers.
He was like, I was thinking of you.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean
just
to
said
embarrass
one.
you. Yeah, I noticed she was gone when we left. She was kind of
She
leaving.
was
I think
like,
she's like, I can't handle these
Jesus,
women.
I'm going to have
I'm gonna
to
have
cast
to
out.
tell Karen never when I'm here.
I know. Well, and the problem is that all three of us get to talking, and
giggling.
we're getting some like
Work done.
shit, hell, hurt, damn, fuck, it hurts stuff
I
done.
got needles in my face, and Gretchen's over there talking about this new pecker she's talking.
What? No, but this is what we had done. So the reason why we're even talking about this is they make these things called threads.
Yeah,
And
it started in Korea.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
Yeah, I'm
North
telling you,
or
those
south?
Asians are smart.
They're smart people. Yes.
Yeah, and so Dr. Karen is a whiz. She
Yeah,
Every
she
time I
does
say that
amazing.
word, I always think about my boys just peeing. But she is a whiz
smart.
as far as she does her research. You think you're the queen of research?
Well, I think Karen's better than me.
I know.
She knows bigger words than me. Platysma. I never knew that word. We were
Camille's like
I
a
know.
clitorisma.
No, clitisma.
So what happened is we went in and we had thread therapy done.
We did some thread therapy and
Oh.
giggle therapy. I think there was ecstasy
crazy.
laced in those threads or something. We were laughing our ass off.
Well, I watched your feet. Now I've seen her do. So what happens is there's
What's wrong with my feet?
No, I'm gonna tell you nothing. But what happens is because so she did my
Your
my
jawline.
neck,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
jawline, so that you could pull back my drapes.
Oh.
Yeah, and so she has this needle that shoots in. It looks like fishing wire.
I know, and
kinda.
I just can barely tolerate
And on
it.
the end of it is this tiny little like corkscrew.
Yeah.
So what happens is she shoots it into your skin. What did I have, like 8
You did.
sticking out?
But it was like collagen.
I know. So
It's collagen.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not collagen, but what it does is those barbs, you pull on the thread. So in my case, you were pulling back this way. It pulls that skin and it catches it.
Tightens
Then-
up.
Yeah. So then you snip off the extra.
Yeah.
And then your body goes, ooh, wound, create collagen.
Oh.
Meanwhile, it's pulled that shit back.
That's right. You stimulate. Yeah, so your body creates some collagen. That's right.
Of course, she says stimulate after she says clitoris.
Clitisma. I've invented a new word. I'm going to make a my own definition for clitisma.
So Camille she had some
I'm going to be saying that to my clients.
She had some done. Y'all,
Have you
it's
ever had
crazy.
a clitisma?
Shut up. Camille's like, you are suffering from a bad case of clitisma.
Can you imagine?
There's a couple sitting there. Camille goes, how's your clitisma muscle? Have you asked? Have you thought about that? Let's talk about
Oh
that.
my gosh.
So Camille had her eyebrows done.
I did. Oh my God. Oh, she stuck this needle in my eyebrow and I felt it clear the hell back here. I was like,
Your feet on the table go like this, like a cat.
well, I couldn't move. I was like, oh, Lord Jesus.
But you had like
the pain away.
like the cord, like seriously, it was like an extension cord. Man, that thing was thick, and it was hanging out, and Karen couldn't cut it yet because it kept bleeding.
I know, I was bleeding. I had a stigmata. Like I had a crown of thorns on my head. Blood dripping down. I had dripping down blood.
See, giggle therapy, y'all. It was amazing.
It was terrible.
but
and
no.
hurt like a bitch.
But
So-
it's good
Oh,
stuff.
it still hurts.
Here's the advantage
even
of this,
touch
and
it.
we will.
If I seem off today, I had my clitoris.
Hey, I'm the one wearing a strapless bra. I am off. It's messing with my personality.
If I just seem raw today.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
But
it is.
here's the advantage of doing this is, sometimes when you jack your face up with fillers,
yeah.
like,
Well,
oh,
and
it's in there, and
surgery.
what do you do, right?
Facelift, it's like you look like you're
Yeah, so this is kind of a natural way, and your body absorbs it, and it lasts for what, like
6 months or something.
Something like that?
But it really is, it's collagen. It's basically collagen
Well,
in
they're
your
not
face.
squirting collagen in.
No, but it creates collagen.
It creates,
Yeah,
and when your own body creates collagen,
That'll last.
that's what you want, because when you get past like 6, your body goes, I'm not making that anymore.
We all start aging
No, it's
in our 20s.
but
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
So that now, obviously, when we get there, we show up just straight out of
No makeup.
bed.
Hair's going to be pulled back because
Hair-
we're gooping
I
on
know,
the
and
painkiller.
Dr. Karen goes, I've never seen you without lashes, and I go, you're welcome.
You had no lashes on?
Well, no, because that
Oh.
because all that listen, I'm a pussy. I can't stand the pain, so I put. Shut up. So I put on like layers,
Screaming like a stuck pig.
toes.
I can't believe this bitch has had 5 kids. The way she cries and shit.
That is not true.
Oh my hell! How many kids you had then? You had more than 5? Do I
It's
know?
not true, Camille. But no, so
The
I
pain relief shit.
the-
Lidocaine.
I know lidocaine is my friend,
And it
and the
works.
cream.
Yeah.
Because I had the microdermabrasion with PRP,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all, that's like putting a lawn aerator on your fucking skin.
It was amazing.
know,
And I
it's
got to
good
get me one.
stuff.
I'm going to
I
get me
know.
one.
You're gonna
next
love
time.
that stuff, yeah.
She takes your blood, and the PRP is the plasma from.
platelet-rich plasma.
Right. And so it separates the blood from the plasma, and then she'll take a needle and suck out that clear, kind of creamy looking shit, And then she
That's
squirts
the
it all over
PRP.
your face. And
Yeah.
we had a lot of fun talking about what that looked like too.
I had
Just saying.
schism all over my face, y'all. Did not taste good. She accidentally got some dripping in my mouth, and I was like,
gosh.
wait, that just came out of my body. Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had leftover. I was trying to share with you, and you thought that was gross.
I'm not gonna want your
schism.
platelets. Oh, no, thank you.
But you know what? We were driving home, you and I, and
Yeah.
we were wounded, but it was worth it.
And I was like,
Right? It was worth
barely-
it. It was worth it.
I was still patching up the
Seriously,
blood.
I got home. I was like, I can't go anywhere.
I felt like I
can't
was
go to the
shaving
gym.
on my
I can't
brow,
go
and I had to
anywhere.
keep sticking things to keep that blood from coming in my eye.
I got a bruise over here.
Right.
But we were talking about us and insecurities that
We have, yeah.
physical insecurities that as a woman, you know, like for instance, I said to Camille, there are two major things on my body that I'm very insecure about.
Yep.
And sometimes people go like, I've never even noticed them. But the point was, it doesn't matter what anybody else sees or doesn't see. They are
You see
giant
it.
billboards in my mind.
Right.
You
And
know
you'll
what I'm
be
saying?
focused on that. That's
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
because we were talking about one time I watched this surgery, and this cute woman was in her 70s, close to 80, and she had the hereditary big bags, you know,
Under
just
her
like
eyes,
the
yeah.
fat pad bags, like not like I'm so tired, but they're
Yeah.
permanent, right?
Right.
She hated them for years, saved up her money. It was probably like a $5,000 surgery. Goes in and has it done, and literally that surgery was over in 5 minutes. It
Crazy.
was so fast.
$5,000 for 5 minutes.
Yeah, Dr.
Robert.
Dr.
Vincent.
Yeah, he snipped the fat pad, cauterized it, and that was it. And I remember thinking that was moving for me because I thought this woman for all those years hated that. She hated looking in the
Sad.
mirror, and she hated. And in 5 minutes, that thing was gone.
Wow.
You know, so what we were talking about is whatever is important to us, we don't need to have the approval or the recognition from somebody else to go like, it's not that bad. What's wrong with you? Because I know there's a lot of husbands that are like, why would you
Oh, yeah.
want to have this done?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of women, because Karen was telling us, I mean, they hide it. They hide going in and having Botox, or they hide going, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And to me, I mean, I'm single, but I'm always like, whoever marries me, this is maintenance.
And
Y'all,
there's a
This is
budget.
a lot of maintenance.
There's a budget. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's my money, so shut the hell up.
That's right.
But I hate the I hate the crepey skin over right above my knee. And you know, over the years, my gosh, I've tried different laser treatments. I've tried creams. I've tried so many things. I've even had some male doctors like, well, you know, if you just went to the gym and tighten up that muscle, I'm like,
Oh, wow. Because she's only at the gym every day for 3 or 4 hours. Yeah.
and it's just a product of the elasticity as you age. It leaves your skin.
That's right.
But I hate it.
Yeah.
Like I really hate it. And every time I talk to Karen about it, she's just like, I just don't see it's that big a deal.
It is your deal,
It's my deal.
and that's important for you to get that fixed.
Yeah. What's your advice?
Well, where do you want to start?
Well, I know I got more. I just went first.
You know, so mine is probably, well, can I talk about that on air?
Camille, you say the F word and you just talked about clit I don't know how many times. What the
else can I
hell
talk
are you
about?
worried about now? You going to talk about your boobie?
I have a booby issue. I mean, I'm pretty well endowed, right? But I had a reduction done, and because they were bigger than my head. One was bigger than my
What
head.
did you say, 6 pounds?
Yeah,
combined,
no, they
took?
took 6 pounds off combined. You know, and the insurance covered my breast reduction, right? But
Side note, who cares? 6
Well,
pounds is a
what's a
lot.
well? And I had I was
Your shoulders.
and I was in my 30s. You know, it's like I need to have this. I need
Well,
to have
and
this
if you've heard Camille talk about even in your 20s when you're first starting in your
Yes.
career, you wanted people to
I
recognize
had
your
a
brain.
face. Well, I had a face, right?
Well,
I
when
was
you
like-
got
they entered the room 5 minutes before I did. You know,
Camille's like,
I'm
I've got
working as-
food storage going on right here.
I was economy size. Let's just say it that way, yeah. And then after I had my son, it was worse. I mean, a lot of times women get bigger, but I could not. I mean, nursing, I couldn't put my arms down. That was just swollen.
Was it hard to find clothes?
Oh my God, I wore tents because I couldn't.
That's
wear
why you
anything.
go like
I
that.
hate it.
Tent.
It's like tent.
I know.
Tan. I'm not wearing a fucking tan.
But
again.
you know, I mean, seriously, that's got to be hard because nothing buttoned up would probably work.
No. And you know, you
Sweaters
just
don't look great.
I carry some weight, but I looked bigger because you know you're wearing a tent, and then I
and
had a
it just
waist,
hangs, yeah.
but I could,
Yeah.
And back in the day, like they didn't have a lot of plus size options. I mean, you don't go to the store and get a lot of plus. I mean, I like plus size stores now, but so I went in to have a lift, and I got an infection. This doctor, yeah. So I got an infection, and so they had to go in before I died.
Y'all, her flesh was black.
Yeah.
Now that is close. That means it's dying, and that could go to your heart.
Right. It was on my left side.
Oh man.
So the oxygen deprivation was going on in my tissue. So the surgery had left it where it wasn't circulating. So there's no blood flow. So
This is a routine surgery, right?
Yes.
We're not talking anything major.
I won't talk
as far
about
as
the doctor, but yeah. But so they had to go in there and take out a chunk of tissue that was dead, and it left me disfigured. And so, you know, you can look at it and go, well, I don't know that I see it's disfigured because it doesn't look like it is when you look at it.
Right.
But if I lift it up, I got a little, you know, I can see the divot.
Right.
And, it bugs
you
me.
know, like
Yeah.
you know.
Well, yeah, and you just want things back to where they look kind of normal. So so that's my thing. I think I'll get that fixed sometime this next year.
Yeah. I mean, as long as I've known you when we're around Dr. Karen,
Yeah,
like
I'm like,
that is on your mind. That
fix
is
this, yeah.
something that you don't like. I know.
Well, I don't like the indent. There's an indented scar. It's like that. That's what that to me is what I want. I don't want to look at. And so I got to get her to listen to my needs.
Well, and the truth is, and what we were talking about is you
It matters to
don't
me.
need validation
No.
from anybody else because it's what bothers me. It's what bothers you.
Exactly.
And possibly
And
there's nothing they can do for mine, but I'm not at the point that I go, okay, I love them. It's all
I'll
part
give
of me.
it
I
a-
love it. I don't love it yet. Like I don't love you knees. I'm just going to have therapy with my knees right now. I don't love it.
Well, and it's not. And mine's not a functional thing like yours. It's just cosmetic. It works just
mine's
fine.
cosmetic too,
My
but-
point. So it isn't
yeah.
like it's not functioning correctly. I mean, you know, listen to me. Women are going through some sort of lupus, or I don't have a disease like
Right.
that. However,
and we are trying. I mean, we don't
I'm
want
not
to seem
minimizing
insensitive.
anyone
Yeah.
else's.
No.
But for me, it's like that's my thing. It's like
That's your
and looking
thing.
at it, you know, you go, oh, it doesn't look that bad.
Right.
It does to me.
And you know what? I'm not one of these, and it's probably my generation. And it's probably also the way I was raised from the South. I mean, if you went to go get the mail, you put lipstick on. I mean, you know, you
Your
just
hair I don't go anywhere without hair and makeup.
you always looked like
Same.
a lady, and you looked appropriate. I've never been comfortable in public without makeup on
Me neither.
because I don't feel like I look pretty. Now, I'm not saying makeup goes, woo, it's an amazing thing. I don't like my skin texture. I don't like the coloring. I have no eyebrows. If you've ever been through like trauma or stress, sometimes what happens is you lose your hair.
That's right.
I lost eyebrows, eyelashes, and my hair.
Yep.
Really severely thinned, and it never came back.
Yep.
So a girlfriend of mine years ago, she had little bead extensions, and I was going through the divorce, but he was still staying in the house, and it was just such a
Stressful. Yeah.
horrible thing. But I remember she put those bead extensions in, and I literally felt like a new
Isn't that crazy?
woman. It wasn't for anybody else, but it was for me. You
That's
know,
right. That's
it was for me. And even to this day, I mean, I used to work with a host on TV, and he was a hairstylist, you know, and
I remember
he
him.
said on air, he said, you know, any woman over 40 should never have long hair.
Slap him.
And I mean, really, the Taurus and the Texan came out of me, and I was just like,
The Taurus and the Texan.
what? Double T.
Fatal combination.
I know. And so I do periodically, and maybe you do too, get people to tell me, you need to cut your hair.
Yeah, I do.
Like, who are
It's
you
like-
trying to look like? You need to cut your hair. And
Yeah.
I'm like, just so you know, the girl that does my hair, in my casket, I'll still have long hair.
Me too. And here's the thing. There's one more thing about my body that I'll confess. I like long hair because of my larger breasts growing up, I kind of have a little bit of a hump right here. Okay, I didn't.
Oh, yeah,
You look
I can understand
No one
that.
sees that. And nobody goes, "Oh, you have a hump." But I just feel like I kind of slouched for a while because I was trying to hide my boobies.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have a little bit of, so I want to keep that.
You know what?
Keep my hair over my
get
back.
it. And
It's just
hair,
the
I mean,
truth.
it's funny how hair is really a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Satan got a hold of me when I was in my third pregnancy, and I went Halle Berry short.
And I thought it was cute on you, but I
no,
got
y'all,
it.
when your body is a tick, You do not. I mean, at least with me, I should never have gone short. And I don't have the hair texture to have. She's African American,
And she's got great.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's
and
cute
so
on
she
her.
had wave, and she had body. Y'all, I was David Bowie. But even over the years, like short hair on my frame
Yeah,
with
it
large
wasn't your
shoulders,
thing.
I just don't.
Me neither.
I personally didn't feel feminine.
Well, and I'm not going to feel good at either. I'm a little larger frame. I don't want short hair. I don't.
I mean, I've done that, been there, done that, and also I
And
do
it's my
think.
goddamn choice. Who fucking cares? None of their fucking business. And when someone says to me, "Look, let me just tell y'all, you want to start a fight with me?" That's what you start saying.
Camille whips out the voodoo doll.
I'm like, first of all, you don't get to tell me what I need, ever.
Yeah.
I just get someone trying to guilt trip me or tell me what I need to do comes across like I'm going to dominate you and I'm a hammer, you're the nail, and I'm like, fuck off.
You know what? And that's a very,
stand
very
up.
good lesson. You and I had dinner with a dickhead the other night, and and I've never met this person.
Yeah.
And he immediately started telling me what I needed to do
Being a hammer.
in my situation of something going on in my life. And I was just like, I could feel like smoke coming out my ass. I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, you better shut the
It
fuck up
wasn't
right
pretty.
now.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've lived my whole life, my whole adult life, being a Miss USA.
Yep.
And a Miss USA doesn't say bad words and
Right.
doesn't get upset and doesn't, blah, blah, blah.
It just sounds like a noose around my neck.
That,
just saying.
I mean, it's taken me 50 years to go, hang on a second. I'm actually Gretchen first.
That's right.
That is just a business for me.
That's right.
And this is what you get. You know who's a great example to me? Shayna Moakler. She was a former Miss USA, and she was married to Travis Barkley, Blink 182, and they had their show with the Barkleys.
Yes.
Anyway, but she's been a reality star for a long, long time. She was in Playboy. And she never ever posts anything that's not authentic to her.
I think that's great.
Her language is
like it.
her language, right? But she has got a heart of gold.
Yeah.
And I've always admired, like, even though you're in a position, you're a former and you're on TV and you're, huge fan base, right? She never has caved to who she is.
I like that.
And it took me a long time, but I thought, I mean, there are times that I would be like, can I post this? Can I post this? Can I post this? Now I'm like,
I'm posting it.
unfollow me if you don't like it.
That's
I
right.
don't care. Especially living in this community
I
where
agree.
there's so much judgment.
Totally.
The fact that you can see my shoulders right now will get hate mail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's just so much judgment. But we as women, I think what we have to do is we have to go, okay, I hate my knees and you hate your one boobie, but there's a whole lot of other stuff that's going on that I'm
I'll
going to
work
be
it.
okay with.
Yeah, I work it. Look, I'm upright. I'm healthy. I function.
Yeah.
I'm grateful. But there are things, if I could change, I would change them.
Right.
That's true.
And I think I can't
If I never
imagine
age, I'd be happy.
one woman that goes, I'm good. Like, it's all good.
Yeah.
Listen, you celebs out there that go, I'm just going to age gracefully. No, you're
I'm
not.
nipping and tucking whatever the hell
When
I
they're
can fucking
20-something
do.
years old and they're saying that, I'm just going to age gracefully.
I'm just going to add a budget for my youthfulness. I love Cher at the end of her show. She says, "What's your fucking grandma doing tonight?"
Because she's like, what's...
She's in her late 60s, 70s. I mean, she's the bomb. And she's
Yeah.
had some work done.
She has,
I want
but
the name
she's
of her
never
plastic surgeon.
You know what? And here's the deal. Like Kathy Rigby,
Kathy.
the comedian, Kathy.
Oh, yeah, the redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Y'all, I can't remember her name. Like, she done gone too far.
Well, and she's not apologetic about it. I think she's in a mental breakdown. I'm just saying. Kathy, I can't remember her last name.
Remember she made that terrible. She
Yeah.
made that terrible post
About Trump.
Trump.
Yeah, being
Yeah.
beheaded. I was like,
Yeah.
Kathy, not Lee.
God, no, it's a blank. But and
to me
I
later.
just saw Ocean's 8 with my daughters. Great movie.
I gotta see that.
And Margot Thomas, there's just a cameo of her in there, and she's just done too much. She's just done too much. So when Camille and I started this podcast and we were talking about these threads, the thing that we love about it is nobody knows you did it. It's not like you wake
No.
up and you go, "I'm Catwoman," 'cause I got like
don't
the
wanna look
eyeballs
like
and
that.
I got no mouth, and you know
I
what
still
I'm
want
saying.
to look like me. I'll just do a few things I can. My kids hate it, but I don't care.
No.
I love them, but they're gonna love me no matter what.
My daughters are always like, Mom, what can we do to not age? And I go,
Follow my lead, sugar. Get
Stay
a
out
budget
the
going for
sun.
fillers. Yeah, get some threads.
I know it's.
Find a good friend who's a plastic surgeon. That's what you can do. Marry a plastic surgeon, honey.
No, but you know what the bottom line is? I mean, on Shock Talk, we will talk about everything. And obviously, we will talk even about our insecurities and things that
Yep.
we're just not happy with, you know.
We're real.
And it has taken me, you know what, and Camille, I've been in the camera, you know,
Forever.
modeling.
Your whole life.
I don't like looking at myself. You know, I never like to watch an interview I've done. I just don't like looking at myself because I'm always like, oh. I'm just very critical professionally. But when I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror, I tell myself things that have nothing to do with aging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very
like
good.
I love life's wisdom that has been presented to me.
Yes.
I love that I freakishly enjoy all of my children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love that margaritas are my friend.
Right.
I mean, there's just things, you know, that I go, I don't love my knees. They know it.
But yeah.
We have
There's
a
so many
relationship.
good things that
But
you love.
there's things in life that I go, okay, I'm not going to focus. It's there.
Yeah.
And every time I'm around Dr. Karen, I go, what did you find out? What's your research? What can we do about my knees?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So we want y'all to know that it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, it's okay to not like something, and second of all, it's okay to do something about it.
Yeah.
None
That's
of
right.
this, like, you're vain. You're taking away from your family. You're not being a good mom if you take care of yourself.
Shut up. Take care of yourselves, y'all. And love doing it.
And it's okay. Man,
all right.
Celebrate being a woman, whatever
totally
that means
okay.
to you.
Yeah.
Right? And if you find a strapless bra that you love, let me know.
One that holds up the cha-chas because we have heavy boobies.
And I don't mean for a 12-year-old. Yeah. Anything else you want to say?
I gotta pee. I gotta go. I gotta
Yeah,
pee.
we got to go. She's got to pee. She'll be back in
Back in a minute.
28 seconds, but she's got to pee.
I pee fast. I'm a fast
Like,
pee.
share, subscribe, because we love you. And you know what? Camille has actually put a spell on you if you don't.
Yeah, that's me.
So watch your
blonde
anus.
witch. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Oh hell, girl. You may have to hit